Hey everyone, my name's Caitlyn and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. Today I am going to be sharing what I read in August for the Keep Me in Suspense Readathon. First off, thank you from the bottom of my heart so much to everyone who participated. I am just overwhelmed by the amount of support and participation in this readathon, and I am so happy that so many of you enjoyed joining in on this fun little readathon as well. And thank you so much. I'm so grateful to my fantastic, amazing co-hosts, Amanda at Book Lover Amanda and Jeanette over at Jane Reads. So yeah, I'm going to go through real quickly what I read, the different prompts that they were for, and kind of share a few thoughts about each of them. Okay, so first up, the first prompt was Partner in Solving Crime, and that was a book from a favorite author. So for this, I read Hostile Intent by Lynette Eason. This is book 4 in the Danger Never Sleeps series, and I absolutely loved it. I gave it 5 stars, as I almost always do with Lynette's books because I love them so much. I've loved this entire series. This book is about Ava and Caden. Caden is an FBI special agent. Ava is, I think she's just got discharged from the Navy, I believe it was. But yeah, this book is crazy, action-packed, fantastic. I loved it so much. It was so fun to watch Ava and Caden's relationship develop. It was just so much fun. And they, like with all of Lynette's series, this one has a fantastic group of friends in it. And yeah, it was fantastic. Another little thing I loved was there is a small side character in this book named Daria Nevsky, who you actually meet in Vow of Justice, which is book 4 in Lynette's Blue Justice series. She is a side character, and she kind of has appearances in a couple of her series. So she appears in this series, and she also appears in the Extreme Measures series as well. So yeah, and she does have her own story in, let me see if I can remember off the top of my head. I think it's I'm pretty sure it's in the Targeted novella collection. Daria has a story, and I just love her so much. So yeah, I absolutely love this book and would definitely recommend it. Okay, next up was Race Against Time, a book under 250 pages. So for that, I read Silencing the Witness by Laura Conaway. And I really enjoyed this book. I ended up giving it 4 stars. The suspense was fantastic. It was like non-stop, action-packed. This is about Avery, who is a teacher, and she's a high school teacher, I think. Yeah, she's a high school teacher. And she is in witness protection because of a murder that she witnessed. And the people who are out to get her end up finding her, obviously. And the guy is a former Army commander named Seth. And yeah, it's majorly action-packed. It's fantastic. I love the suspense in it. Yeah, I really did. The only reason why I didn't give it 5 stars is because I have the brain of an editor a little bit, and while I really loved Laura's writing, there were moments where the internal editor in my brain just wouldn't shut up, and that kind of distracted me from the story. And there were some instances where I'd read a line and I wouldn't exactly understand what was being said at first, so I might have to read it 2 or 3 times over to really get what was being said, just because it didn't flow the best for me personally to understand it as easily. And that kind of would pull me out of the story every time I had to stop and reread a line to really understand what was being said. So that's the only reason that I gave it 4 stars instead of 5. So yeah, I definitely look forward to reading more of Laura's books in the future. Okay, and then for Rookie Officer, first book in a series, I ended up reading Across to Kill by Andrew Huff. Now, you've probably seen this already a couple of times on my channel. I absolutely loved this book. So much. I knew it was going to be good, and I did. I absolutely loved it. This is about a man named John Cross, who is a former CIA assassin who met Jesus and left the CIA, and officially he still comes and does like rescues and stuff occasionally, but he is now a pastor, and it's so good. It's so well done. It is like incredibly fast paced. I mean, like, you know, fasten your seatbelts, because this one does pretty much never gives you a chance to breathe for a second. But oh my goodness, it is so good. So good. And seeing him have to balance both sides of his life, you know, the side of his life where he is a pastor and he is trying to make up for the lives that he's taken in the past, and also this other side of his life that he had tried to remove himself from, and yet bad guys are coming after him, and so that side of his life won't, like, you know, the door won't be closed on it. And so you have to, yeah, it's so good. It's so good. So good. I'm not explaining it very well, but it is so good. Okay. And then for Call for Backup, a friend recommendation, I ended up changing around my plans a bit and reading The Garden Girls by Jessica R.Patch. This is book 3 in the Strange Crimes series, I think is what it's called. And I ended up only getting, this is the one and only book of these that I didn't finish during the readathon. I only got 84 pages into it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing this one. I was really enjoying it. It was really crazy. And yeah, great thriller. So yeah, I can't wait to finish the rest of it. And then lastly, Means, Motive, and Opportunity, a book you already own and are dying to read. I read Expired Promise by Emilie Haney, and I loved it so much. This is the first book in the series that I have read, and I just absolutely loved it. Again, nonstop. This is the first of Emilie's suspense books that I have gotten to read, and oh my goodness, I am in love with her brand of romantic suspense. I just love it so much. And yeah, this book was just fantastic. This is about Andy, and she is an EMT and she wants to be a firefighter. And then Jude, the hero, is an ATF agent who comes back to this town of Last Chance County, where he would spend summers as a kid, and he knew Andy growing up, so it's, you know, childhood friends to lovers, which is one of my favorite tropes. So yeah, because there's this drug cartel coming after Andy's family, and so that's why he is there to investigate it and figure out what's going on. But again, action-packed, non-stop, just I loved it so much. Highly recommend. So yeah, so that is what I read for the Keep Me in Suspense readathon. So yeah, if you haven't posted a wrap-up or anything, then let me know what you read for this readathon down below in the comments. If you do end up posting a wrap-up either here on YouTube or on Instagram, please tag me because I would love to see it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!